In 2020, Australian Nursing Board replaced the bridging program with the OBA process, requiring internationally qualified nurses need to pass the NCLEX-RN and OSCE for registration. But now, a new streamlined pathway has been introduced for nurses from selected countries, which is effective from this April 2025. So today we are going to discuss about this new updation of streamlined pathway, and we have Mr. Thomas Cherian, the General Manager of MWT Education Consultancy. Hi sir.
Hi.
So what is this new updation of Australian Nursing Board, this streamlined pathway?
Okay.
What is it?
See, when we say streamlined pathway, they have introduced the streamlined pathway for the 6 jurisdiction. When I say 6 jurisdiction, it's the 6 countries they have mentioned in their website. Okay. Australian Nursing Board actually wants nurses to come to Australia in a big way. Okay. So previously, let me take one step back. Previously, when New Zealand, the nurses used to go to New Zealand, and then from New Zealand, they used to just take a TTMR to the Australian Nursing Board. So now they have expanded it the same to 6 other countries. So that is the basic updates what they have done. So when they say that they are taking it to the next 6 countries, what they expect is there are 2 pathways.
Okay.
Nurses from the 6 jurisdictions can move to Australia in 2 ways. Okay. Pathway 1 and pathway 2.
Okay. In this streamlined pathway, they mentioned about the jurisdiction, 6 jurisdictions.
Yeah.
What are those?
Yeah. The 6 jurisdictions they have mentioned in Australian Nursing Board's streamlined pathway is US, UK, Ireland, Spain, Singapore and Canada. And when I say Canada, only from 2 provinces, that is British Columbia and Ontario. They have clearly specified that. So these are the 6 jurisdictions they have mentioned.
Okay. So the Australian Nursing Board mentioned there are 2 pathways. So pathway 1 and pathway 2. So could you please explain the pathway 1?
Okay. Pathway 1 in the streamlined pathway which Australian Nursing Board has mentioned clearly mentions that the nurses from these 6 jurisdictions should have a qualification in the said 6 jurisdictions.
Okay.
Then they should have a registration. They should have met the registration criteria from the 6 jurisdictions, any one of the 6 jurisdictions. Then they should have an experience of 1,800 hours from after 2017. So that is the criteria they have mentioned. So that is pathway 1.
So could you please explain the pathway 2 come under the Australian streamlined pathway?
Yeah. Under pathway 2, the nurses who might have got a qualification from different countries apart from the 6 jurisdictions they have mentioned. Okay. They can have a qualification, but they should be registered in the 6 jurisdiction by meeting the registration criteria of those countries, any of those countries.
Okay.
Then after getting a registration, they should have a experience of 1,800 hours. Okay. And it is clearly mentioned that the qualification as well as the experience should be after 2017.
Okay. Clear.
That is pathway 2.
Okay.